Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is still holding support, so actually nothing has changed on this chart. However, structurally, you could say structurally actually there is a bit of a change because we've seen, in my interpretation at least, 5 waves down from the Tuesday high. So I interpret this move down as a 5-wave move down. So what I decided to do, even though no support level is broken, I still decided to change the count. And that's because what we had before on the chart, and you will only know that if you watch the previous videos, we had this as a wave 4 pullback or as a B wave pullback. Well, the B wave is still there because it could still somewhat develop into a larger, I don't know, ABC structure or something, but the wave 4 I've taken off. I don't believe it anymore. And that scenario that I've taken off allowed for one more high in wave C of B. But it's very deep now. And also it's a 5-wave move down. So I'd rather say it's either the white count, which I don't fully believe or I'm skeptical about until the price breaks above the Tuesday high. Or it's the yellow count and the B wave already topped. And we're already coming down because we have 5 waves down. So this could be wave 1 of wave C to the downside. So let me take you through the two scenarios, short-term bullish, short-term bearish. Let's first start with the short-term bullish one, which is the one that I'm skeptical about. By the way, both are actually overall bullish. Just one of them allows for a deeper pullback, which is the yellow count. And it seems to be going that way. But then again, it's always, the micro counts aren't so reliable. So we're in a correction. Ether will surprise. It's just still please be prepared for further, you could say surprises or changes, So what we're dealing with here on this chart, it is a scenario in which the chart formed obviously in the white count a wave 4 to the downside. So we would say the wave 4 is already in the white count. And then this is a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. So we have a 1-2 setup in a larger degree 5th wave, which would be an ending diagonal. It can only be a diagonal, it can't be an impulse. And in this diagonal pattern, we're now in the 3rd wave and completed white wave A on Monday or Tuesday. We're now in a B wave pullback, which could still drop a little bit lower, possibly even down to $3,313. Still could easily find support there and could then rally in wave C to the upside. So this is the white scenario, which definitely is a reasonable interpretation, but I'm skeptical about it, especially due to the 5-wave move down. And the diagonal pattern is not the cleanest count and is not a very reliable structure. So I will take this more seriously if the price can rally from this region and break above the Tuesday high. And that level is around $3,740. So that needs to break. Then we can look at the white count. And in this white wave C of 3, the price should reach round about $3,960. Now let's talk about the short-term bearish count, which has been my preferred scenario anyway. And it seems to be playing out. The only difference is that I was looking for possibly one more high in wave C of B, but essentially wanted to see this C wave to the downside. Now the 5-wave move down told me that it's not so likely that we get one more high in wave C of B. It's become not very probable. So I've taken that potential from the chart. Could still be the white count though, but again, I believe it when I see it. Now in the yellow count, we have a wave 1 to the downside. And we could prepare ourselves now for a wave 2 corrective rally, maybe from this region, then a 3rd wave down, 4-5. Now, I would be impressed if Ether really follows through with this count so nicely. I see the potential still for surprises and everything, Still see the potential for surprises. What I want to do, I want to give you the resistance area for yellow wave 2. If we see a break above this resistance area, if it's a sustained break, then we will know it's not the yellow wave count. Now, we don't know. Well, we know if we get a break above the Tuesday high at 3,740, because that's an invalidation point. But a sustained break above 3,660, which is the 78.6 retracement, that's already an indication that something different is going on. So that's these are the key parameters to watch. Support levels are clear, 3,398, 3,313. This should be a strong one here. 3,208. And in any rally, which could start from here, because we've got 5 waves down, so we could look at a 3-wave corrective rally from here. We should see the price respect this resistance area between 3,570 and 3,660. So 3,660, and the price shouldn't really break above it. If it does, the chart will clarify things for us and will tell us, okay, it's most likely not the yellow count. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.